Hey Gemini, EverlongMystic here. We're going to ask some questions. Alright, so we're going to start off with the new version of the musical Alchemy of Astrology deck and ask the first question, which is, what is something important that you need to pay attention to? It could be something that is easily overlooked. Alright, one more. Okay. Spirit. Alright. So these are signs from Spirit. These are messages from Spirit. These are synchronicities. These are things that come from the unseen realms. They could be coming from dreams, right? Alright. So we're paying attention to Spirit. Put that there. And then let's get some more questions. All right. Questions or topics for Gemini. I think Mars is in Gemini as I'm recording this during Mercury retrograde, which is kind of ruins the good part of Mercury retrograde, I guess. Alright. What is the relationship's current energy? Now this could be, doesn't have to be romantic, it can be. So what is the relationship's current energy? And then we're going to get 3 more. That looks a little... There, straighter. Alright, for Gemini, what is this relationship's current energy for Gemini? Well, it looks like it's headed in a better direction. It's improving. We have the 6 of Arrows, which is kind of moving along to greener pastures. There's definitely somebody in this relationship that has the upper hand here, and it almost seems like an unfair advantage. Because, like, this, it's funny that this figure has 4 hands. And they're obviously carrying the wand. Ooh, but then we have the Queen of Coins, so this is the other person. So, it's almost like it's, like if this was a work relationship, this is actually would be a kind of a cool partnership, because you have someone who seems to get lucky breaks, or someone who is a real go-getter, right? But then you have this nice kind of calm and steady person here that can see the big picture. They could see like what's gonna happen years. They can come up with a 5-year plan or whatever, like to make something get bigger or better, right? So yeah, it seems like it's a pretty good duo here, and it's moving in the right direction. So what's the next question for Gemini? Oh, okay. So what is the romantic potential of this relationship? So I feel like this is for those of you that, this is for the romantic relationships. This is for the non-romantic relationships. So let's read about that. So what's the romantic potential of this relationship? I feel like since we're being asked here or we're asking that it seems like it might be a newish relationship. Romantic potential of this relationship. Yeah, this totally is giving me like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So, if this is the same as this, as far as the same relationship, it seems like it's meant more for productivity and working together than it is romance, at least at this point. But we have a couple more cards. Nine of Inspiration. You know, you've kind of been around the block, Gemini. You've kind of been through this before. This might be a situation of you know better than to date somebody that you're working with. You know what I mean? And so here we have the Four of Inspiration. I just feel like there's it's like these people putting their heads together, trying to come up with a way to celebrate something. And excuse me, sorry, I'm getting over a little cold here. So I don't see a lot of romantic potential in this relationship here. It looks more like it's meant really for just a working relationship, like a standard, maybe a friend or a coworker kind of thing. And but you already know this. And as far as the Four of Inspiration goes, it's like you're searching to make it more, I guess, romantically special than it actually is. And it's not saying you're not going to find it, because the Four of Inspiration is kind of like showing you a glimpse of a special day or a special thing, right? So it's out there. It just may not be with this relationship. So Gemini, you are hung up on this. What is going on? Okay, what are their true feelings for me? Okay. So we're still gonna read this general though. It may not be about this relationship. Maybe you're just wondering if, your kid hates you. I don't know. So let's see. What are their true feelings for me? What are their true feelings for Gemini? How do they really feel about Gemini? And you know who they are. How do they really feel about Gemini? Sorry about that. Okay. Ooh, we have the Empress. The Empress. Seven of Arrows. All right, well, so Gemini, what do they really think about you? I feel like whoever this is, they perceive you. They realize that you are perceived as this nice, caring, whatever, but for some reason they feel like it's a facade. Here with the Seven of Arrows, there's a lack of trust here. It's like they don't trust that you are who you say you are. They don't trust. It's kind of like put your money where your mouth is, or the proof of the pudding, that kind of thing. I feel like you haven't, in their eyes, you haven't, proven yourself to them quite yet. They're just hesitant to trust that what you portray is actually the real you. All right, last question. In what areas should I surrender and allow flow to happen? In what areas should you surrender and allow flow? Okay, so we're going for the most important area here, and I do feel like Spirit can help you out with that. If you were to meditate, ask your guides, draw some cards, do your thing, right? All right. Where should Gemini surrender and allow flow? I almost feel like this is it is. I feel like we need the alchemy of astrology here to answer this one. In what areas should Gemini surrender and allow flow? So we're going to get 2 of these. Series, the seat of the soul. You're sacral, okay. Sacral things, divine feminine. That's reception here. This is loosening up a little bit. Giving yourself a little bit of love here, Gemini. And then we have remove, retrograde. And as I'm recording this, we do have Mercury retrograde. This is about acknowledging your errors. It's like going deep in your heart, being true to yourself, and really understanding something about yourself. So really the flow is wanting to come through the seat of your soul. Like it's almost like there is some kind of sacral thing that is maybe having I don't want to say block, but it could be, because you really need to allow the flow that's kind of what you're asking here. But let's just look and see what could be possible issues in this department. So this is being a little bit cold. This could be manipulating your children. This could be keeping secrets, and that's interesting because we have this person over here thinking that you are maybe not revealing enough or everything. Unable to feel emotional or sexual intimacy. That is very sacral. Time to focus love inward and heal. Alright. So for those of you seeking flow, that's some very important information right there. Alright, so Gemini, these are the answers to the questions, the good questions. And thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.